Hello and welcome back everybody. In this video tutorial we're going to be taking a look at activity 5.2b, miniature train. In this particular video tutorial we're going to be taking a look at the hitch peg. Hitch peg can be a little bit tricky because we're talking about something called spherical radius, or something that is marked as SR on your dimension sheet, your working drawing. So it does get a little bit tricky, and we are now also going to be using revolve again. So let's go ahead, let's get started. We're going to come out here and create just our standard inch.ipt. We're going to do a create. And now we're going to go ahead and start our 2D sketch. We're going to be picking on a plane, and we're going to basically get things ready to go. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is draw a line starting from the origin, and we're just going to take that vertically like so. You're going to be adding a dimension to this vertical line, and that needs to go up a distance of 0.65. So we're going to go ahead and apply that 0.65. Now I'm going to, this next part's a little bit tricky, so make sure you get this done right. I'm going to now come out here and go to my line. I'm not going to be picking on the midpoint, avoid that. We're just going to be looking for this yellow dot, okay, and make sure it's on the line. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that. And now I'm going to go ahead and dimension from the top. So we're going to go from the point on the top of this line, okay, to this point that we previously established, okay, and that needs to be a distance of 0.208. 0.208 is what's going to be showing up on your working drawing, and that is going to be specified as SR, which is spherical radius. So in order to make sure that this is correct, I'm also going to be coming out and doing a vertical constraint, okay, of the point that I've previously drawn and the top point of the line. Okay, when I do that, if it's showing up with an error saying it's over constraining it, that's good. That means our point is directly on the line. That's what I'm trying to go for. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of that. All right, so the next part is we're going to draw a line. We're going to start this from the bottom. We're going to go ahead and draw that line totally horizontal over. I'm going to go ahead and dimension that line. And that line, it's saying that the bottom of our peg has a diameter of 0.25. So I'm going to go ahead and go 0.25 divided by 2 because we're drawing half of the profile. And from there, I'm now going to go ahead and draw a circle. We're going to take this circle. We're going to start it from the point that we established earlier and take that right up here to the top of the line. Okay, make sure we hit that end point. All right, so now it looks like we're going to be drawing a line, okay, starting from this end point that we established earlier, and that's the line that was drawn over 0.125, and we're going to just draw this line totally vertical straight up, and I'm going to go ahead and dimension that line to specify that that is a line that's going to be going up half of an inch, or 0.5. I'm now going to be drawing a line starting from this endpoint and taking this straight over horizontally, and now I can come out here and begin to trim some things up. So I'm going to go ahead and trim that out. I'm going to go ahead and trim that out, trim this out, and trim this out to give us this profile. Okay, now that that is all done, I'm taking a look. This is fully constrained. I'm going to go ahead and finish the sketch. I can now come to my revolve feature. The profile has been selected. Now it's a matter of just coming over and making sure I select my axis. So this has already been pressed in. So all I have to do now is specify what my axis is. I can now go ahead and say OK. Now taking a look at the note, it says that there's an optional chamfer bottom edge of 0.01, okay, by 45 degrees. Okay, quick and easy way to do that is just come up here to chamfer. The distance I'd like for this to go is 0.1. Okay, and all I have to do is select the edge. And when I do that, you're going to see, I'm sorry, not 0.1, that's going to be 0.01. There we go, I thought that looked wrong. So 0.01, and that's going to be going ahead and applying the 0.01 to both distances, which is 45 degrees, so this would be correct. I say OK. And the last thing I do is come up here, switch this over to ABS plastic. And on this one, we're going to go ahead and do a color override of this one. And I think this would be best as a titanium or chrome look, because I do want this to be polished. Titanium might not be best. Let's look at chrome. Polished chrome. There you go. Because what this is basically just the peg that's going to be on the back of the train that's going to be holding in the hitch magnet. So we want that to be shiny. Make it look good. So there you go. That is hitch peg for activity 5.2b, miniature train.